Good evening, everybody. I'm Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back to another live unboxing. I am very excited because this one is a long time coming. This is a piece that I first saw in person in San Diego, nearly 2 years ago at this point. And I was blown away by it, and so I had to order it. And some of my friends, good friend Dan, of course, and Matt, we double live unboxed those a few weeks back, and now I finally get mine. So I know you maybe have seen this one being unboxed before, but thank you anyway for joining me as we unbox this one. This is the Robert Pattinson, The Batman 3rd scale from Prime One Studio and Blitzway, and I could not be happier that it's finally here. But as always, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. And so let's introduce everyone. We got the new 52 with AM and more. What it is it's unboxing time, baby. Theodore, Brotherhood member, thank you very much. Excited to see what you think of this one, Chris. I'm tempted on this piece. I think you're going to really like it, Theodore, from what I've seen. It's just a very cool piece. Money Wasted Collecting, talked to him earlier in the chat. Also tempted for this one. I'm a big Pattinson fan in general. His music is great. I don't know about his music. Does he sing? I don't know that if he does, but I love the music in the Batman. Den in the house, good evening to you. JWR, another Brotherhood member. What's up, the chat? Hope everyone's week started off good. Same to you. I can't believe we are teetering into Wednesday already, which is pretty great. Mike Stainbrook in the house, another Brotherhood member. Thank you very much. Hey, everyone just dropped in to say have a great night. Can't make it. I'll pick up the review for sure. Peace, Bat fams. Absolutely, Mike. And of course, the replay will be available as soon as this is over. So thanks for tuning in. We got Kay Wiley in the house, Brotherhood member. Hey, all. Nice to see a new version of Batman added to the movie statues. I am excited as well. I'm continuing to add a few pieces here and there. Of course, the only other one I have right now is the Michael Keaton 89 that's coming as well. Serious Lug, of course. Dylan Hicks in the house. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here, my friend. Superhero 110. Hi, Chris. Hello to you. Hope you're having a great, what is this? It's Tuesday. Hey, look, who's joining us?
Hey, what's up?
How are you doing? You must have made it home quick.
Yeah, it's snowing outside.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's like a surprise snowstorm last night. All the schools got closed, and my work called me and said, don't come in. Big snowstorm. So,
well, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I've been home all day.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Hashtag jealous. Although I had yesterday off. So, anyway, welcome Eric B to the house. Eric is popping in to watch me unbox this and see what you think.
Yeah, I'll help you monitor the chat as you're unboxing.
Appreciate it. I was just saying hello to everybody.
Okay.
We got Paula in the house. Hey, Paula. Chris Reed, congrats on reaching 50K. Chris, yeah, thank you very much. And again, thanks everybody that's continuing to be a viewer of this channel, All Things Art. Of course, any of our sister networks here we have on this amazing community that we've built. So thanks everybody and appreciate it, Chris, very much. Jimmy G in the house, Brotherhood member, let's go. Julia Rose in the house. Sorry, Julia, it's not Ivy, but still pretty good, right? Excited to see this. Me too, the first sister. Jimmy G says, watching from work. I don't get in trouble, Jimmy.
Still at work?
Yeah, been waiting on this one. A lot of people don't know he sings. He actually composed a lot of the music for Twilight. Oh, let's just say I didn't know he sings at all. They were talking about Robert Pattinson singing. I didn't realize he was a singer.
Never heard that either. No.
Yeah. Bat Beast, congrats, Chris. Supposedly my Tech 1000 is supposed to be here at the end of March. Well, that's great. I think, did you buy yours from Todd? I would imagine. Jordan says, hi, Chris. This is long overdue. I love your little Bane. I was actually talking with Jason, David Fincher's handler, and trying to figure out when, because I actually, I remember seeing this at the show. Eric, do you remember seeing this one? Let me see if I can. Sorry, this is off topic. As we were thumbing through all of his work, do you remember seeing this one?
That goes to the cover, isn't it? That's the cover.
It might be.
That's from his most recent cover that he did.
That's
cool. He's selling that?
Well, he was selling it. in that book, but I was
I didn't see that.
watching one of the videos from the weekend prior to MegaCon, and I was like, oh, I was wondering how much that is, because I was curious if it was like a cover price or if it was like,
No, that's
must
so
be a cover
he
price.
had another cover. Remember, he had that colored cover
Yeah,
photo, and it was like
yeah.
20 grand. I would imagine that's up there with, yeah, that's the most recent cover that he did.
Well, I messaged Jason and I said, "Is this still available?" And he said, "It sold pretty soon after I bought Man Bat."
Yeah,
And
I didn't even
then
see that.
I said I feel really lucky that I was able to get Man Bat, and he said, "Yeah, a few minutes after you left, somebody came to get it."
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Actually, Mike Gonzalez. Yeah, it's a Batman number 141 cover. Just came
That's
out.
cool. That's awesome. Well, I could not afford it, that one.
I would imagine it was probably at least 10 grand, if not more.
I bet so. Well, anyway, I was just saying that my next 3 that I'm having David do, and he's maybe going to be at C2E2,
Okay.
which is soon. My next one is Angry Bane with Torn Mask, Clayface, and Penguin. So those are my next ones on the list. So anyway, pretty exciting stuff. Georgia in the house. Hello to you. Great statue. Mark Mahoney in the house. Hello to you, a Brotherhood member. Another Justin Racklin, also another Brotherhood member. Thank you very much. Hey, Chris, I went with Queens after seeing in-hand reviews. The base is bad, but to me, it's more movie accurate. The proportions are more accurate and no bent ears. LOL, this is great. Congrats. I think the Queen Studio one is really good too. I think the J&D one's really good. It really just depends on how much you want to spend. They're all different prices, and so, but I think they're all really good, really. Kim is in the house. Hello to you. Thank you for being here, Kim. Hope you're having a great week. Bat B says, nice hoodie.
Oh, thank you.
Little Corn. I've seen Corn a couple times myself.
Oh, you seen him in person? Nice.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times. I can't remember. I think 2. I think. We got Big Oliver. Very cool. The Batman. Hello, Belgium. Nice to see you. Bad Protocol. Yeah, it's just, and the nice thing is it's just one box, which is great.
Not bad.
But Chris, do you know the overtime? Eric, I did not know. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, so that, I don't know if that was the first time they did that. That was some new rules that I've never seen before.
So it's the first postseason rule, which I guess this was the first postseason game to have the rule actually used.
Yeah.
But it's been interesting because the Chiefs talked about how they knew that at the beginning of the season. Like they talked about it, they discussed it, they went over plans, and then all the 49er players after the game, like, I never saw it. We saw the rules up on the Jumbotron. So, I mean, to me, that's just coaching. Just the coach didn't relay that maybe to them. I don't know.
I'm not even a football guy, and I heard they were about to imply that, like, at least a year ago they were thinking about doing something like that. So.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's kind of nice because then it does give both teams a fair shot. I think that's probably fair, especially in a big game situation like that. But yeah,
otherwise it used to come down to whoever won the coin toss had the advantage, which is like it's like 50-50 gambling, like whoever wins the coin toss. So
yeah. So anyway, how did you celebrate? We went out. I shot off fireworks. Our whole town shot off fireworks. It was crazy. It was like 4th of July. Of course, it's illegal to shoot them off, but of course, everybody was doing it anyway. And then we went to Dick's Sporting Goods about 11 o'clock at night and went and bought some Chiefs gear. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
CC is here in the house. I'm priced out on covers. I bet. Yeah, for sure. Chiefs back-to-back Super Bowl champions is pretty awesome. I can't believe we have three Super Bowl rings in my lifetime. After 1 hour, I'll be giving my test, but I'm watching your video. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Let's see. One real quick here. Quick hello, but I will have to drop out soon as it's 1 a.m. and I'm working in 7 hours. I will catch up on the recording. Chiefs first team to three-peat next season. Well, that would be pretty cool. I hope you're right. That'd be pretty awesome. It's awesome. So anyway, the bat box. Let's take a look at it. Again, this is the size of the box, so it's not too bad. I think it's about the same size as the Catwoman one was. It's got all the art from the movie, a lot of red and black and white, which is cool. And then you have the whole statue on the back. Prime 1 in conjunction with Blitzway. Got some other details there. And the Batman logo on top. This one happens to be... All right, so this is 280 out of 800.
Okay.
So, not bad. Not bad. Hi, Chris and Eric B. Looking forward to the unboxing, and big up to Eric B. on a fantastic job he did on the Dark Side Batman.
Oh, thanks, Ronaldo. Yeah, I finished up the second repaint on Dark Side today on the well, not today, but a few days ago.
I watched the live stream. You had that that live premiere. So I tuned in a little bit. I was at work myself, and it popped up on there. So I watched a few minutes.
Little technical difficulties, but yeah, I went through.
Green Mobsta, I love your channel and you, Chris, but I'm out damn tired of losing to you in the Super Bowl. I know. You must be a 49ers fan. Maybe, hopefully it'll be somebody other than 49ers, or maybe it'll be 49ers, but I'm still hoping it's my Chiefs. Hello there, first-time viewer. I just recently started collecting Berserk statues from Prime 1, and I made the mistake of not buying a display case first. That's the thing is, Ramon, it is difficult to find display cases. I recommend doing something like Eric has done, or doing garage shelving. That way you can kind of build your display, but you don't have to have a case first. Sometimes I think it's better to have the statues, and you can try to figure out what would work for them.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
What do you think about the whole anti-LBS Legion
controversy?
What does that mean?
I did not hear about that. No.
Maybe it's region. Maybe he's saying region.
Yeah, maybe region.
I don't know exactly what you're saying, Jordan. Excited to see this one. My Justice Buster gets here tomorrow. That's awesome. That's a big piece. Really big piece, Wesley. Congrats. All right, so let's get to going here. I'll make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see the background. And Eric, thanks for being here, my friend.
Yeah, I'll keep you up to date on the comments.
You got it. This is a pretty heavy box. It's just one box. It does have the straps. One thing Blitzway always does is they have these little corner
protectors. Nice.
Kind of nice. All right.
So I received the piece today. It was my first time getting a piece with the straps from Sideshow. It did not help with pulling it out of the box at all.
What'd you get?
Somebody sent me a repaint for the Eddie from Iron Maiden.
Oh, how does it look?
It's actually a really nice piece. But I was trying to do, I think, what you did in your last stream by pulling it out of the box by the straps. That did not help whatsoever.
It's pretty crazy.
It's a nice size.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's really technical looking. It looks like an inside of a computer almost. This is the bottom. And the duct tape's really cool. It really looks good. It's real shiny. If you guys can see that pretty well. That's cool. Yeah, this is really heavy.
Yeah, I didn't notice that on the last unboxing. That actually looks like real duct tape.
Yeah, that's really cool. It is bigger than the Catwoman's base by a little bit. And it's got the light up. I don't have the batteries in it yet, but it does have the light up. This is pretty cool because even the background, we talk about the Queen Studios one. Cord is caught a little bit. Sorry, guys. But it does have kind of that Batman afterburner to it, which is pretty cool. Some of that duct tape effect.
Yeah, you can see it a lot better in your video.
That looks really, really real. Yeah, Justin, they made 800. No, that's 800S. I'm not sure what the S is, but no, 800.
S for special.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, this is the deluxe. So maybe the S is for special. I'm not sure. I don't even know what What is the bonus? I don't even know what the bonus is, I guess. Sorry, guys. I'm caught on a cord. This is going to make you all dizzy.
There you go.
All right, that's better. It's like super caught up. I wanted to get closer for you guys. You can see that button right there. That's where you turn it on and off. So that's cool. All right. I do everything I can to make you guys puke.
It's like the kill scene from Riddler when he was killing
That's right. It's like the Blair Witch Project or something. Gee, Christmas. All right, let's keep going. It also has a cape. That's a lot of tissue paper. Cape's not too heavy, which is kind of nice. You guys can see the detail. It's pretty slick. It's pretty nice. The interior is more of a...
Is it like double-sided where the inside's a different material? Is it the same material?
No, different material on the inside. The outside looks more leather-like. It's got a nice texture to it.
You got
It's nice. It's not too heavy though, which is nice.
You got a super chat from Leviathan.
I think it's Leviathan. I think
Leviathan. Sorry.
Yeah. What are you guys thinking of the LBS Batman? Honestly, my honest opinion, I freaking love it. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to have it in the cave. I know there's people that don't, which I'm kind of surprised. I guess maybe people don't like the texture or some of the head sculpts. What do you think, Eric? I say I love it.
From early renditions, some of the head sculpts I did not like, and now it seems like they're still tweaking things even up until this date. So I'm starting to like some of the head sculpts a little bit better. I do have a slight nitpick with the overall texture on the body. It looks like a canvas to me more than it does like a fabric, but that's just like a small nitpick. But otherwise, I think it's okay.
Since you just said that, let's see. Here's a little bit of the texture.
I don't understand the texture of the suit. It looks like a canvas to me. I don't know.
Can you see it? This is a picture that he posted earlier today for thanking people for their feedback. So I don't know. I don't know what he'll all do. It looked like he also changed the positioning of the unmasked portrait.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
And he made that logo doesn't pop out. It's not as embossed anymore. It's more flat to the body.
Which makes sense. Base looks amazing. All looks good to me. Yes, that's awesome. Jimmy G, $5 super chat. I don't need it. I don't need it. I think you probably are gonna need it if you're a fan of the movie. If you love the movie, and again, guys, this is just getting started. We're gonna see this same Robert Pattinson in the Penguin series. We're gonna see him in the sequel. Hopefully, the third film also. Mm-hmm. So I don't think this is definitely part of an Elseworld universe, separate from what James Gunn is doing, but still part of the DCU. And I think this Batman will be around for a long time. So hopefully he'll continue to become iconic. It was one of the biggest superhero films of all time, like the box office. So I think you do need it, Jimmy. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Again, if you guys do super chats, it does go right back into the Bat Bunker project. So thank you guys for your continued support. Can't thank you guys enough. The head sculpts are lacking. So yeah, some people love the head sculpts and some people don't. I do think the blue looks really good. Where would you rank the new Batman movie? I really enjoyed it. I don't know how I'd rank it, but I really love the film. The LBS Batman is insanely good. People completely hating on it are crazy. Again, it's art. Art is always in the eye of the beholder, guys. So it is what it is. P.S. I got it, by the way. Okay, congratulations for getting it. I love the LBS Batman. Ordered the blue version. Oh, congratulations, Houghton. I might need you to review it.
If there's one thing I learned about Legendary Beast is they look a lot better in person, as with most statues. So
yeah, and I think I can't wait. I love it. I agree 100% with Eric. I was going to get, but went with Prime 1 Batman versus Joker. We'll get their villains though. I think that's a good point. I think that Jay obviously wants to do a whole bunch of villains like Clayface and Ra's al Ghul. And so not everybody needs a Batman because a lot of people have great Batmans like Tech 1000 and Hush. So you don't necessarily need this Batman if you have those. I'm the Batman statue collector, so I feel like I need it. But I can see where a lot of people are waiting for the villains. Will they make a Zoe Kravitz Catwoman? As of right now, I have heard they have no plans for her. So I'm going to guess no, which is, I feel like, a shame. Jay told me he may offer the switch out hand with the bat rope. It's a bonus still. I mean, it's already up for pre-order though. Like that's the crazy thing. It was supposed to be an early bonus, early bird bonus thing. So like I was telling the guys earlier, I'd rather have that than the unmasked portrait. I would never use the unmasked portrait. Yeah. I know some people will.
And they're still making changes, which is crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, at least he's still listening to feedback. Yeah, that Neil Adams sculpt is great. It's isn't it supposed to be Neil Adams, the one sculpt, or what was it?
Yeah.
103 people watching. Does it only show 9 likes on your end, guys? 9 likes. Hit that like button, guys. Help me out. Yeah, that would be awesome. Because let's see, I'm going to do the black and gray. I would love for you to do a review on the lighter blue. That'd be awesome. Thank you very much, Houghton. Thank you, Jim. I love that LBS seems open to the feedback and are improving their product, unlike some of their companies. Some companies are just a little stubborn at times, but I think it's really smart that Jay's listening because he realizes that this is going to start, a domino effect of people wanting these characters that are on the DC side. I've heard there's some issues with the Marvel side of things with between them and XM. And so I don't know how much further they'll go the Marvel route, but I know he's wanting to go really far, kind of like Tweeterhead. Tweeterhead wants to go really far with their lineup. I know Jay wants to go really far as well. Of course, there's 2 different price points there, but I think 2 really great ways to go, really. It depends on what you're collecting. LBS Batman reminds me of Human Shrek. I don't see that, I guess, but Donkey going to the Batcave. All right. I can't do the impression. Sorry, guys. Down payment on spec for Batman is outrageous, $500. I want LBS Wonder Woman, but the deposit is 30%. I guess it just depends on how bad you want it. Yeah, the Alex Ross, and then there is a Neil Adams inspired portrait.
Yeah. That one's slowly looking better and better for some reason.
I like it too. I like that one. Spec is doing a
Is he frozen? Yep. I think we got to freeze. And I think I'm frozen on the comments. So sorry, guys. I can't see the comments. So hopefully Chris comes back in a few seconds. Let me see if I can refresh and at least get up to date on the comments here. But yeah, Spec Fiction was doing a flat rate shipping if you order within a certain period of time. I believe it was by the end of February. You get a flat rate shipping, which is great.
Eric says it's snowing in New York, so we have to freeze and chill. Wouldn't it be the BSC without a freeze? It's actually been a minute since we've had that.
Yeah.
So sorry, guys. All right. What I was going to say is let's keep going. Here we go.
Okay.
These are the side pieces. Which is still pretty cool. You have the duct tape wrapping the sides. It's really neat. And then
that's such. I did not notice that much duct tape when Dan and Matt were unboxing theirs.
I didn't either. I think because their cameras tend to be further away.
Yeah.
I kind of get up close in everybody's business. So, but yeah, there's a lot of duct tape, which I really like. It really adds a lot to it.
Who said that? Bat Beast. I am not ordering the LBS. I was a little worried because I thought it might replace my Detective 1000, but I don't think it trumps the Detective 1000. So I'm good with my Detective 1000. But who knows? Maybe in the future we'll see.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Is he frozen again, or is he just concentrating on where that part goes? All right, I guess he's frozen again. Two within the last few minutes. C3PO, hey, what's up? Yeah, between the two, yeah, I'm just more happier with the Tech 1000, but both are great. It's interesting because the LBS, the cape shoots, they both have huge capes. One cape shoots more further to the right to where the Prime one just shoots straight up. But I think Chris, you even shared the photo today that the LBS, it doesn't take up much depth to where the cape is just straight to the right.
Yeah, I think was it Jeff that shared it. Like I mean, it's almost exactly even with the base. Like it is not. There's no depth, which is really nice because that's the bad thing about some of the Prime One is that the cape can add a lot of depth or width, whereas I don't think this one will have that that depth problem at all, which is great. Sorry again about the freeze, guys. That my internet sucks apparently tonight.
We just thought you were deeply in focus to where the part went. So
That's right. I couldn't see what I was doing anyway, so it was perfect. There's some of those side parts.
yeah, looks good.
Cool. You can. You also can take those out. So if you don't have as much width, you can just take them out, and you would never know. So I mean, it does add a little bit of fun to it, but at the same time, if you have a very limited space, you could take those sides off, and it wouldn't be a problem at all. Yeah. Oh, one thing I forgot. It came with a packet. I forgot to show you guys this. I haven't even opened it yet.
So does it come with batteries or no? Or they can't do batteries anymore?
No, haven't you learned anything from Prime One, Eric, that they can no longer ship batteries?
I thought I heard something where it's only like the watch style batteries, but they could still do like AAA.
Oh, I would.
I don't know if that's true, but
I don't remember where the battery. Oh, the battery compartment's over here.
Yeah, it's probably not in there, but
no, this thing slides off the side. You have to take off this piece, but this whole piece slides off. These are some of the instructions. Some of you might have saw this one whenever we did this. So do not hold and lift, it says. And then also just how to put some of this together with the base and how you can actually fold the batarang thing up. And then there's this book. Oh, I think this is like that certificate. So there's a little booklet here, there, and then inside, it's the actual instructions, which I will probably not be utilizing because what fun is that?
yeah.
And then I'm not going to take this out, but well, I will take it out. This is that little sleeve that Blitzway does. So it's like a little black sleeve. You can see it's got the Prime One Blitzway on it. And then inside, it's got the little certificate on there.
That's nice.
It's nice, but it's weird because it doesn't actually have like the number on it or anything.
Yeah. It's like the mass quickly produce, like print it.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool if you wanted just like a certificate to go along the front of it or whatever. I mean, it's a nice touch. I don't think it's necessarily, but it's still nice. I'd rather have had the stand.
Yeah.
That's the big nitpick is, man, you pay for this and you get the unmasked portrait and it doesn't come with the stand. And the problem is it's waitlisted.
Yeah, you just reminded me. I was trying to avoid ordering that.
Yeah. So that's the only bad part. But whatever. All right, I think we're ready for the interior is cool. It's all red inside. That's neat. We have the bat wings here, the pieces that are going to go on the front. It's like a front logo. And it's just like the movie where it's two separate pieces, but that goes in the front.
That's cool. So it already has like a Batman font logo on the front, right? Thought I saw that somewhere.
It's on the back.
Oh, it's on the back? Okay.
Let me you see right there?
Yeah.
So that's the back side with the afterburner.
Okay.
And then this is the front. I'm assuming I have that right. I might have it upside. No, that's right. Yep, doesn't go in the other way, so. I think that's right.
Okay.
Does it look right to you?
Let's I think so. Yeah. It looks
Okay.
right.
All right. That must be it then, but you can see it's kind of 3D from the base. All right, well, I'll have to see. Still doesn't look quite right to me, but maybe it is. Okay, we got the cape. I think it's time for the body.
Okay. Yeah, Leviathan, same thing. Batcave, DK, and Tech 1000, and then possibly LBS. We'll see. Could be replace one of those three. He was asking top 3 Batman statues.
Oh yeah. He's good and heavy.
So can he face either direction on the base, or does it not matter?
No, because there's only one key. And
Okay.
the key's only in one spot right here.
Okay.
Now there is some rotation there. You can kind of rotate him around.
Mhm.
So you can do that. But I think if you go too much this way, he wouldn't be able to have the leg on the base.
Okay.
We got a lot of hands. This is cool. That's really neat. I don't remember seeing this in Dan. So one option is you have the grapple and that cord of owls. I don't know what you call these things, like little spears.
Darts or something.
Yeah. This hand's really cool. So this is a fist. Oh, that's cool. It's like got rubber on it. You see these little straps right here, kind of rubbery.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this is really cool. So like if you flip his hand, his hand's already
Oh,
in it.
wow.
But if you flip it, you can actually see the grapple.
Yeah.
Like it springs forward into his hand. That's really cool. That's neat. I think I would probably just use the grapple hand anyway, but it's cool. Cool touch. Show you a little close up here. Get some idea of some of the detail. That's cool. It already had the logo inside. I've seen some people where had to put it in.
Yeah, I was just thinking. So like your hand came already attached, and the logo's already attached.
That's weird. Really great texture. See some nice detail. Those pouches come forward or come up. And the detail looks nice.
Yeah, I really like the center of the base right there. It looks cool.
Yeah, let me show you the inside. So you can see how it's kind of like a red inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's neat. Yeah, the base is cool. The question marks on the side.
Oh, cool. It almost looks like they are like they're glowing, but they're not. You know.
Yeah, it really does. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Get some of the detail on the back side, and then the back side of that. A lot of detail you don't see behind the cape,
Yeah,
which is cool.
it's like that. He's got that parachute type
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
what we call the skydiving wings where he jumps out.
Yeah, that bungee material.
Yeah.
All right, his other hand, or his other arm, I guess. Same deal.
There you go. Squirrel suit.
And this is that piece that pops out. There it goes. And I broke it.
No, seriously? Oh no.
Easy. It's an easy glue though. It's actually you couldn't even see the line either because it's behind. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's split right where right where it splits. I mean, yeah, that'll be an easy glue. That sucks. It's surprising it's already in there.
Yeah, not for nothing, but
Yeah, these things are magnetic and do pop out.
you might want to write to them, be like, why did it get delivered with it already attached to the body?
Yeah, it's really weird. A couple plastic parts here. A couple of the other pieces here. So this is plastic. This is the grapple gun. I don't know if it's gonna be clear or not here.
Yeah, it looks nice.
That's cool. And then that goes in his holster.
Got nice details to it.
That can go in the holster. There's also these pieces of the adrenaline.
Okay.
Now these go in those pouches up front, but I know Dan was having trouble getting their pouches to close. So what I might do is I might just leave these on the base.
Yeah.
It kind of adds to the storytelling. And then there's also the batarang hand. And then these fold in.
That's
All the
interesting that they did that.
Yeah, it's like on a hinge. I mean, it didn't need to do that
Yeah.
because you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
There was
have it
no
all the
need
way
for them.
in, it
Yeah.
would be like that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they didn't have to do that, and they did.
no,
So
I mean they made it movie accurate. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure the gun. I'm not sure the gun and the batarang can fit together.
I feel like when Dan was doing his unboxing, there was like an option to have the holster on his leg or something.
Yeah, you can get them both in at the same time. Just a little snug. I'm not sure why. But. That is good. Yeah, it's washing out on camera.
Can you hold them up again? Let me see. Okay. Let's say his ears are very curved. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that.
I don't know if it's because of the box. Like they're pliable. See that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a bend to them. Yeah. You need to like bend them back a little bit.
So I just need to bend them back, get them stretched out.
Yeah. That's good. You don't have to worry about them breaking.
Yeah, I noticed like whenever I was watching Dan and Matt's, like to me on camera, like the eye looks a little wonky, but
Yeah.
in real life, it's not. Like it's kind of like that Joker, because you know how the angle is going to be, and it's perfect in real life. Like it's
Yeah. When you have it there, it looks like he's looking upwards.
yeah, but like when you do that,
Like that looks fine. But when you have it straight on, it kind of looks a little wonky. Like,
but like
not
in real
even.
life, it works.
Yeah.
See how
Certain
it's
angles
going?
it looks okay, and then certain angles it doesn't.
Yeah, it's just like in real life. I think whenever you put it on, especially.
A lot of times it's the reflection of the light. So the box office bookie is saying he had the bent ears also, and they're after a while they're back to normal. They
They
just
straighten out.
yeah, might have to like
Yeah, it
heat it
must
up.
just been the way they were in the box. Yeah, he looks really cool in person. Like he looks kind of washed out here on camera, but in person, he looks great. I'm super impressed. I don't know if I'll be able to put the cape on since I broke that piece. But basically, that piece has like a little knob, and then the cape, it's got a hole. So you put the cape down, and then you put it into place through the hole like that, and it'll hold it. So I might have to glue it.
Yeah, you should try for a replacement. I'm sure they can just send you that one piece if they have it.
Yeah, I might ask. It might be worth an ask. I'll see if it even will hold a little bit. gotta be the right angle.
Yeah.
As always.
It sounds like it clicks in pretty strong.
Yeah, I did okay. I just I can't get it back in there now. There, that's how I went in. Let me see if I just don't know if it'll hold without the piece being together. Yeah, I don't think it will. But I'll fix it for the review. There are different hands.
He actually looks good without the cape.
I think so too. All right, so we've got this piece right here. This is the neck. For whenever you have the unmasked portrait, you put that down in there first. And then he has one where he can hold the gun. So you can have that bigger grapple gun in his hand. This one, it kind of looks like he's getting ready to grab it. And then he's got the fist. So there are different things you can do in the different hands, depending on what you want to do. I think I like the grapple and the battering in his hand, but let me do the unmasked portrait. Looks real good. Hold on. Let me try this. Again, the camera's not going to do it justice.
There you
go. The camera's really washing it out. In person, it's got a really nice flesh color. The 5 o'clock shadow is really nice. I think the hair looks pretty good. I like it. I think it's really well done. Definitely captures him. Again, on camera, it's definitely washing him out a bit, but let me turn the light off. But he looks really good in person. But I think the likeness is there.
Yeah.
Let me I'll take Batman's head off. That looks good too.
So what piece holds in the cape? Not the actual emblem, right? Also, it's something that clicks in above the emblem.
Yeah, see those two holes?
Yeah. Okay.
So that plastic piece right here, you put the cape through that hole.
Okay.
And then you put that in right there above it.
Okay.
And then that holds the cape in. But I'll need to glue it back before I can get the cape to work.
Yeah, there were some comments as far as like capes go. I mean, that goes with any statue. As far as I've been collecting, like any statue I could think of, especially like Batman statues, there's always an issue to where it's the problem is when you have this like heavy, material, whether it's like the fake, pleather, which it usually is. It's just the way they engineer it to where it has to like hold in place. A lot of times you have to like bend it over time and let it settle in for it to like hold into place. And I have a feeling it's the same thing with this statue. You just got to like let it sit for a few days and let the piece kind of like absorb into the fake pleather material before it like kind of like pushes in and holds it.
Yeah, I don't see a problem, with the cape. I think it'll be just fine. And again, I know I'm reading some of the comments about that piece. I just wish it had not been on there to begin with. I think if it had been off the piece, but I'll reach out and see if they can get a replacement for me. I mean, it's probably like a 30-cent plastic piece.
Yeah.
It's definitely. But it's not going to focus on it. It's too soft, but again, in person, these look really good. I am blown away by how good they look in person. Look at the detail on the cowl, that texture.
Yeah.
That leather look. But it looks good to me. It's a cool statue. I'm anxious to get the cape on, see how that looks. But yeah, I mean, the camera is washing him out. But yeah, in person, I think it's awesome. I will probably leave the cowl portrait on most of the time. But yeah, the base is really cool. Duct tape's neat. Can you get some accessories? I think the detail on him is really quite superb. I feel like it's very accurate.
So are all the pouches like fabric or just the ones that open on the side there?
This isn't fabric either. It's all plastic.
Okay.
Like this is sculpted, but this is plastic that's added on. It's
And they
even got
pop
like
up.
it's even got a piece of something to hold it down.
Yeah, like a rubber band. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have the details here. I'm assuming those are like batons
Uh-huh.
that he uses. It's got a lot of nice detail. You see the texture on the pants even. I don't know if...
Yeah, right there you can see it.
Getting some of the detail there. I'm impressed. You can see there's different, like the shoulder armor is different than the body armor. You can see the difference in texture and paint. The shoulder armor looks more metallic, like a metal, like a dark metal.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing the statue because there's a lot more going on with the statue than sometimes you realize when you're watching the movie. Like,
well, yeah, that's the problem. Is it's the movie, it's dark and wet. I mean,
yeah.
90% of the time. Are the prongs stuck in there? What prongs? I'm not sure what prongs you're talking about. Looks great. I collect hot toys and can't wait for mine. Like always, Sideshow is delay. Everything's a delay right now, and this took almost 2 years. Let's see. The battle damage is awesome. I agree. Deal with it. I don't see anything wrong. I was gonna say I think it's a solid piece too. Chris, how's it compared to SDC? You saw. I feel like they always show a really good one compared to what is shipped. I mean, to be honest, guys, I don't see any difference. I think it's to me, it's exactly what I saw in San Diego. I don't see really any difference. I don't see like any dumbed down in paint. I feel like the portrait looks really great. Again, those curved ears, I think that's the biggest difference. And I don't know if it's just because it was in a heated box or what. I'm going to keep trying to like bend those back. I think, like they said, it'll bend back in time. I mean, I think it's already better than it was.
Yeah.
Completely. So I'm not worried about that at all. Plus, his ears in the movie are a leather material. Like it was so leather bends a little bit. I'll have to go back and watch, but I don't think that they're perfectly straight up all the time. Yeah, he basically is the Punisher for sure. I asked the tough questions. Chris, I just noticed, where is everything? I'm seeing a lot of empty space. Sorry, I got in 10 minutes late. Are you talking about down here?
I
Well,
think so.
I sold all of my Arkham except I've got Killer Croc, I've got Scarecrow, I've got Mr. Freeze, which you can kind of see right there. And then down here, I've got Two-Face. You can't see him on screen, but sold some pieces to make room for more. If that makes any sense. I don't want to experience what happened to Chris, so I'm not crazy, just cautious. I highly doubt Prime 1 would replace the broken part if I accidentally broke it. It's worth a shot. You never know. And like I said, it's a simple glue job for me, so even if I don't, I mean, I might not even bother with it. I might just, it was my fault. I broke it. Yeah, I did sell. I sold my whole samurai line. Got to keep fussing. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll keep doing. I'll keep moving those ears a little bit. So where's he going in the collection? So he'll be going behind this Joker, most likely, on a podium, unless I end up moving the pieces down below. I'm still kicking around the idea of whether to move my movie pieces down below and move all the big Batman pieces in the middle. Some people suggest I do like Batman versus Joker in the middle, and then put all my favorite villains on podiums around it. I have options. I just don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I call my girl the Punisher. Good luck to you on that. I don't think it would go over very well in my house.
Tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
That is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Chris has clout, so they may replace his, just not the regular folk. Well, I doubt that, but you never know. I mean, they were kind enough to replace my Batman versus Joker, the whole Joker body. So again, that was just absolutely incredible. Yeah, I hear you, Eddie. That's for sure. I don't know. What do you think, Eric? Is this one that you're considering at all?
Yeah, when I was watching the unboxing that Dan did, I was extremely tempted just to hit the pre-order button, or whatever the order button. As I was watching the unboxing, it looked really good. So
It's solid. Like I said, it looks good without the cape as well. I don't think it necessarily needs it. I definitely want the cape look because that's Batman to me. But I think, again, a lot of you have asked about my experience in San Diego. I feel like I don't really see any different. I feel like the paint is the same. The base is the same. If anything, I'm noticing more detail, like the duct tape. Like I didn't notice any of that in San Diego really. But I was in kind of this crazy haze that you have when you're at a convention because there's so much going on. But
yeah, I assume those were like pipes to the car, or like some type of like muffler or something going on down there. Like I didn't realize it was duct tape. Yeah.
And it looks really real too. Like it really looks like real duct tape. I wouldn't have been able to tell a difference really. I mean, it's really well done. But yeah, other than that cape issue, that's been about my only issue. I mean, I know that like Dan and Matt had trouble getting theirs on and staying put. So maybe the problem is if this is plastic. If this had been metal, with like a metal magnet, that would have been maybe a little bit better. I think that would have. Although I think there is a magnet in this to some degree.
I'm even thinking back to like some of the sideshow pieces, like some of the Batman PFs and the Batgirl PFs where the portrait holds in the cape.
And that scares
And
me.
even that, it's hard to get it to sit correctly. You got to worry about the cape pulling, and then the portrait come flying out. It from my experience, it takes time to like kind of for the cape to settle into place. And I'm assuming it's the same thing with that statue.
I would imagine. I'm going to put a little super glue on this and just see, because again, it was a very, very clean break. So we'll see. We'll see if it goes back in okay. I'm just going to kind of push it together for a second. But yeah, I think anybody would be real happy with this if you're a Batman fan. Again, there are nice options out there. Whether you get the Queen Studios, which I think looks great. Also, the LBS piece is also really well done. Obviously, that's going to cost you, what was it, like $4,000?
Yeah.
Whereas this one was like 1,800 ish shipped, I think. So, I mean, it really just depends on what you're going for. I don't care about a silicone head. I don't need that. So we'll see. All right, it's already sticking together, so that's a good sign. I think it'll be just fine. But anyway, it just kind of depends on what you want. I don't think you can go wrong really with either three of the brands. How is the face sculpt compared to the Blitzway, the Dark Knight Joker, and Michelle Catwoman? I think they're all really good. I feel like, to me, Michelle Pfeiffer is still the best one. I would personally probably do Michelle Pfeiffer, then Ledger Joker, then him. I'm not sure how I'd rank this because I feel like this is super good. I'd still probably rank this third, but it's still very accurate. I just like there's more going on with the Ledger Joker. I mean, with the paint and the hair.
Yeah.
His hair is good, but like I feel like Ledger Joker's hair is better than this one. But it still looks very good. I mean, I would still rather have this than Rooted any day of the week.
Oh yeah.
Love the detail on this piece. Scott says the back looked awesome, especially knowing it would be hidden under the cape. And that's, again, you don't necessarily need the cape. So if you just want to display him like this, because he was like this in the film at times where he was, in the cave or in the wherever that was supposed to be, the ruins of the Wayne building. Nothing a little super glue and duct tape can't fit. Yeah, I was gonna say we got plenty of duct tape and we already got it glued back together. So it's already glued back together. I'm gonna let it dry for a while, but yeah, it glued back real nice and easy. Yeah, Michelle, it's hard to beat that piece. Like she's just so good. That her face sculpt is so good. So yeah, it was awesome unboxing. Thank you, Eric, for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Again, I highly recommend from what I'm seeing here. I'm going to spend some time, obviously. I'll probably review it either tonight or tomorrow. I'll get it filmed. But anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for the super chats earlier. That was awesome. Also, please, if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. That does help me out tremendously. And again, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I highly recommend it. I think it's great. I think you'll be really happy if you are a collector of movie pieces in general. Can you please share what glue? So I use mini glue. This is literally just the glue that was sitting here, but this is just Loctite super glue.
Okay, super glue.
It's not the gel. I don't like the gel ones. Let me. Good Lord, will it focus? Nope, it will not. Goodness.
You can make it out. Yeah, Loctite super glue.
Yeah, it's the Ultra Liquid Control. I've also used crap. What's that green one that I've used? The one I got on Amazon. Oh, hold on. It's gonna drive me nuts now. Let me see here.
I'm personally a two-part epoxy guy when it comes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Eric goes hardcore.
But yeah, if you're dealing with plastic, you're all right with most of the glues. E6000 or E7000 is a pretty heavy duty super glue.
The other one that I've really liked, I just looked it up on Amazon. It's called Zap-A-Gap.
Okay, yeah, that's a popular one. Yeah.
And so I felt I have it somewhere, but I think it dried out. I think that's why I don't have it in here. But it really works really great for the kind of the plasticky pieces. Again, I've used different ones over the years. Like, got all those XM prototypes that broke on me. Some of the super glues I was using was not holding at all, and some pieces were massively broken.
Yeah.
Because there was no protective foam. So I don't know. I just kind of just experiment with whatever you use. But I know like you've had really good luck with the two-part epoxy.
Depends on the part. So I mean, if it's not like structural or like in your case, like I mean, the cape is putting pressure on that part, so definitely keep an eye on it. But
yeah, I will.
Yeah, if it's not like structural or anything that's putting weight on the part, you could probably get away with super glue. Just be careful with super glue because, like Chris said, if you're not using like the gel or even with the gels, they get runny and sometimes they make a mess. And I've done a lot of repairs where I had to fix things because like the super glue just made a huge mess on, someone's, repair that they were trying to do themselves.
I find that I get when I do, even if it's something little like this, I will end up on super glue on all 10 fingers. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's no matter what I do, I get more on me than I do on the actual statue somehow. I don't know how that happens. I hate super glue. So,
Yeah, it's
but
runny.
if you're a collector, you gotta have some around you at all times because stuff breaks. But all right. Well, anyway, Mini BSC approves for sure. I think it's an awesome statue. I definitely recommend it. I definitely want to spend some more time looking at it. But what I'm seeing here again, guys, is just exactly like what I saw in San Diego. Great attention to detail. I find that Blitzway stuff is really great. I've not had any problems with Blitzway. I'd say I've loved every piece that I've had so far. So anyway, thanks, Eric, for joining me. We'll be back live. I probably will do a live hangout show sometime. Tomorrow we are not doing a Rogues tomorrow because it is Valentine's Day. I think the following Wednesday, I think we're going to have some special guests talking about some issues with customs. If that goes according to plan, we'll see. I also got hit up with with Jason's publicist today, and she's working on dates for us to have those guys on as well. So nice. Jason and Jeff. So that'll be awesome as well. So stay tuned to the channel. Again, I want to thank everybody for getting us to 50K here on the channel. I can't thank you guys enough. And again, do the same thing for Eric. Let's get him. Are you getting close to 3?
I'm going into my 3rd year right now, and I just passed 2,000, so I'm doing okay. Yeah.
Okay, doing okay. So let's keep getting him going, guys. Please support All Things Art. Also check out Secret Sanctuary and check out all the statue collecting channels. And there's so many great channels out there. Support them. That really does help everybody. So keeps the hobby going. And just can't thank you guys enough for your support. Anyway, thank you guys. Stay tuned for more content here on the channel. We'll see you guys in the back cave. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Thanks for watching.